Come along now, Mary. Gracious girl. I believe you're even slower today than normal. We must hurry along to pay our respects to the Mother of Jesus. After all, it's the proper thing to do, and she must think that we're neglecting her.
I know we must go, but you know, I'm really dreading this. I don't know what to say to her, and I'm afraid that seeing her will start me crying again.
But mourning at the home of a loved one is acceptable. It shows you cared. But please, can't you at least control yourself like an adult until then? You've been bawling like a baby ever since he died.
I resent that, Martha. I'm as much an adult as you are. I can't help if I feel things deeply, and I'm not stone cold like a tax collector, like you are. You say you loved him too, but you've barely shed any tears for him?
That's not true, Mary. I have shed tears. At the crucifixion, they rolled down my face. I'm surprised you didn't notice. I just don't believe in carrying on forever, that's all.
Forever? This is only the third day after it happened, Martha. Only a Sabbath day separates those terrible events from this morning. Just a little while ago, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, went to anoint his dead body. How could you put it behind you so quickly? Don't you remember all he did for us?
Of course I remember. Do you think you're the only one who cares just because your tears come so easily? My pain and tears are there too, inside me. I just don't know the proper way.
Proper? Why does everything have to be proper with you? Can't you just feel? You're my sister, Martha, but sometimes it seems you have to be my mother. Always superior, always in control.
Well, someone has to do it. Ever since Mother died, I've been the responsible one. Like that time when Jesus and his disciples came to our home for dinner, and you left me to do all the work.
He sided with me that time, remember?
Yeah, well, he was a man. And who could expect a man to understand such things? Still, the times when I was with Jesus, those were the only times I didn't feel like I needed to be in control. I knew he'd take care of things. I knew he'd take care of me. Now he's left us too, left us alone with no one else to help. How could he do that to us? How could he leave us alone?
I'm sorry I was so harsh, Martha. Why do we always end up getting angry with each other?
I wasn't angry. I was just...
Oh, come on now, Martha. You were angry. Admit it.
Okay, I was angry. I was angry at you because everyone can see your grief and feel sorry for you. Well, I can't even express mine. I was angry at myself because I thought maybe I was cold. And I was angry with Jesus because he brought us comfort and hope. Then he just died and it all crashed down on us.
It wasn't his fault, Martha. The Romans...
I know. But he could have stopped them. He was the Son of God, wasn't he?
Yes, I have thought of that too. If he had truly cared about us, he wouldn't have left us. That's what I thought. But we don't always understand his ways and how he'll show his power next. You remember when our brother died, how angry I was that Jesus hadn't come to heal him? When he came later, I didn't even want to go out to meet him because I was so angry. Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. That's what I said to him. Then, when he later raised Lazarus from the dead, I felt embarrassed and guilty about my anger. Yet, he understood and forgave me. As I look back on his patience and love for me, I wonder what he'll do now to help us make sense of his death.
What is it that he'll do next? Dare we hope that he still has something that he can do?
He did speak of coming back to life on the third day. That would be today. Do you suppose...
That he will rise again? Oh, I don't know, Mary. It would hurt so much if we hoped and it didn't happen. I don't know if I could handle that.
But remember our brother. When we had no hope, he came to us. If Jesus did it once...
Well, here we are. We're dawdling again. With you as a sister, I wonder how I ever get anything done. Come along now.
come along where? We haven't...
Well, come along to see Mary Magdalene. We are interested in finding out about what she has to say about the resurrection, don't we? You didn't expect that we would be going to see Jesus' mother, did you? Who goes to comfort the mother of a risen son? Such an idea.
Such an idea indeed. Lead on, dear sister. I promise not to dawdle.
Oh, and to think that we're sisters. Who'd ever suspect it?
Mary and Martha, quite a difference in their personalities. Often the greatest difference between people is not where they live, what their occupation is, or their nationality, or skin color. It's personality. Take Martha. She was great at hospitality. I know because I've known Marthas in my own life. There was a woman by the name of Ellen Benson, who's a friend of my mother's. We were growing up in Owatonna. We would go down to Austin on many Sunday afternoons for dinner. It was always fun. I remember her as having the best apple pie that I'd ever tasted. But Ellen would never sit down with us. She would always be serving, always preparing, always doing something else in the kitchen. And no matter how much we asked her to sit down and be with us, she would hardly ever do it, because as soon as she got down, she'd immediately be thinking about the timer or this, that, or the other thing, and she had a hard time doing it. Or she was always hovering over us, making sure that we had all the food we want, and that we had everything we needed to have a good time. Who do you know like Ellen? I think we all know people like that. But there's a darker side to Martha's character. Martha had bitterness in her busyness. Her emotions were tight and in control. She never let anybody know what she was feeling, and she hardly let herself know what she was feeling. And as a result, she never had the opportunity to sit down and enjoy life as it was. She never had a chance to understand what Jesus was talking about. It's the flip side of the thing, personality, I think. And then there's Mary. People always think of her as the good one, and Martha as being the bad one, but I think it's more complicated than that. Martha was able to relax and enjoy life, but on the bad side, she probably didn't get all that much work done. Her emotions are loose on the surface, which meant that people would notice when she was feeling something. It was a way of eliciting support, maybe. People could see what she felt, and they reached out to her. It's harder for us, for many of us at least, to relate to Mary, because we Americans are supposed to work hard, to be busy, busy, busy. But what's the point of planting a garden if you're not able to stop and smell the flowers? So it is that I believe there is no good personality and no bad personality. With different personalities, we have different skills, different gifts. With different personalities, we understand God in different ways. We learned about God and Jesus in different ways. Martha learned much about service, social ministry, how to maintain a church, or in that day and age, a synagogue. Mary, on the other hand, had vision, could understand more about emotions, about theology, learned at the feet of Jesus probably more about the Bible than Martha did. The point of this playlet, and Jasmine and Barb did a wonderful job with it, is it not that if we're Mary, we should become Marthas, or for Martha, we should become Mary. The point is that God made us both Marys and Marthas, and so the churches that we have need both. And because God made both, Mary and Martha, each of us, every Martha should learn to appreciate the Marys, and every Mary should learn to appreciate a little bit the Marthas. Each of us understand God in a different way. Without Mary and Martha together, we would never understand God and what it means to be human, what it means for God to be human, to understand who God is and what God is about. What a blessings our differences can be, because all of us together can learn more about our Savior and about life, the universe, and everything than we could separately. May it be so with each of us, whether we're Mary or Martha.